Have you ever looked around and thought, wait a minute, aren't these the people who are supposed to be in my corner? The ones who promise to support you, celebrate you, be proud of you? Yet, when you needed that love, that repost, that share, that word of encouragement, they were silent, and the silence was louder than any applause they've given to strangers. It hurts when those closest to you give their energy to people who don't even acknowledge them, while ignoring your work, your passion, your growth. And no, it's not about being jealous of others getting support. It's about the betrayal of people who should have been standing beside you, but chose to stand behind someone else's spotlight. We're talking about people you broke bread with, people you trusted with your dreams, and now they're clapping for someone who's indifferent to them, while they refuse to even acknowledge your effort. You're not mad they support others. You're just amazed they won't support you. Charity should begin at home, but for many it doesn't. That's a tough pill to swallow. But here's the truth. The ones who refuse to pour into you are not your tribe. Your soul tribe celebrates you in the mud, not just in the mansion. They're with you when the floor is cracked and not just when the AC is blowing. These people, so-called friends, maybe even family, will only show up once you've made it. Once others recognize your value, they'll suddenly remember your name. When you're shining and thriving, they'll act like they were with you from day one. But don't be fooled. That's not loyalty, that's convenience. A lot of folks love the finished product but ignore the process. When you're digging trenches, laying foundation, sweating, breaking down, building up, they're nowhere. But once the house is up, clean, cool, and stylish, they show up with smiles and fake loyalty. They didn't help you plant the seeds, but they're ready to feast when the harvest comes in. You see, everyone wants to eat the fruit, but no one wants to water the roots. And if you let them, they'll keep feeding off your effort while giving nothing in return. This is why discernment is vital. Not everyone clapping for you is clapping because they believe in you. Some are just keeping tabs. Others are hoping you fail so they can say, I knew it. Be careful. Protect your energy like it's sacred, because it is. And when you succeed without their help, because you will, they'll act like they were there all along. That's when you'll see the performative support, the hey big head messages, the I always believed in you texts. Let them come. But don't forget who left you in the trenches. These aren't the people you build with. These aren't the people you go to war with. They're not holding your bricks. They're busy holding binoculars, watching and waiting for you to fall. But what they didn't see coming is your rise. See, the universe responds to energy. And when you continue to pour into one-sided relationships, you're draining yourself. That's not love. That's self-neglect. A friendship, a connection, should be mutual. It's a two-way street. If they're not meeting you halfway, let them walk away. And don't beg for support. Don't chase people to see your light. Real ones don't need convincing. They feel your energy, they recognize your value, and they support you without being asked. Don't lower your vibration trying to elevate people who are committed to misunderstanding you. When you stop overgiving, things become clear. Suddenly you see who's using you, who's only around for what they can get. And let me tell you, when they realize you've pulled your energy back, they panic, because they were feeding off your shine. Let it be known, if they didn't sow into you, they don't get to reap the benefits. You were never a convenience store, available 24/7. You're a sacred temple, and access is earned, not assumed. Reciprocity is a universal law. You get back what you give. So those who withheld support, love, loyalty, that energy returns to them. What you sow, you will reap. They sowed neglect, they will reap distance. Real support feels safe, it feels warm. You don't have to question it, you don't have to remind them to clap, they just do. They're not waiting to see if you'll succeed, they're investing in your growth. Sometimes strangers will show you more love than your inner circle, and that's okay. Because your soul family often comes from unexpected places. You don't have to know someone for years to feel real support. The ones who ghosted you when it got hard will come back when it's convenient. But you've evolved, you've healed, and now you see them for who they are. Don't hate them. Just don't rehire them in your circle. The rain might have poured, but it was cleansing. Now you're walking in clarity. The fake ones have been exposed. The leeches can no longer attach. And your journey, your story, is just beginning. Remember, you are the prize. You are the light. And the right ones will never dim you, they'll reflect you, so keep glowing, keep building. And when you win, celebrate with those who saw you when you were still digging. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, thank you for the gift of discernment. Thank you for removing the blindfold from my eyes and exposing what needed to be seen. May my heart be strong enough to let go of what no longer serves me. I release every tie to relationships that left me drained and unsupported. I give myself permission to heal and move forward without bitterness, knowing I did my part with a genuine heart. Guide me in choosing my circle wisely. Surround me with those who celebrate, encourage, and uplift, not just in moments of triumph, but especially in times of struggle. Protect my energy from false connections and performative allies. May I no longer confuse proximity with loyalty or familiarity with love. Strengthen me to remain gracious even when I am met with indifference. Let my power come from within, not from external validation. Restore my belief in authentic connection. Bring strangers who become family. Let new bonds form from a place of mutual respect, not convenience. Help me let go of resentment and remain open to the blessings that come through unexpected channels. May I always trust that real support is never far behind. Teach me to guard my heart without hardening it. May I stay soft, stay open, but remain wise. May I love without losing myself. Remind me that I am never alone. Even if I walk through seasons of silence, your guiding presence is always near, nudging me forward in purpose. Finally, I affirm that everything I've lost was clearing space for something greater. I rise, I rebuild, I rejoice, because I now walk with power, peace, and purpose. Amen.